right, Dirk Manning here, the writer and creator of numerous comic books and graphic novels, including Nightmare World, Tales of Mystery, Brave but Not Dead, all kinds of stuff. And I am super excited for you because you are getting to watch right now, right this moment, out of all the things we're going to be doing, you're getting to enjoy and revel in the Madness Comic Network. And that is awesome. Thank you for being here.
I'm looking for a man who...
You have found one.
Won't you get in trouble if the boss shows up?
Oh, no, is the boss here? Hey, wait, I'm the boss.
Stick him up, please. Smoke, if you wish.
Come on! Damn, that hurts, doesn't it?
You know what's up. Goddamn, that hurts, doesn't it? That's my favorite scene in that whole movie. Just saying. Just saying. Welcome, everybody, to this very special edition of the Monday Madness, wherein I have to change the banner. Yeah, that was last week. Pop's birthday was last week. I will be pinning the link here after a little bit, but not right now. Rocky, really, dude. No, I don't want to hear it. What a clown. Man, that dog drives me crazy again. He even got some this time and he's acting a fool still. What can I tell you? Bruce Wayne is on the phone. Hold on. Bruce Wayne is on the phone. Hold on. I gotta answer this if I can figure out how to get out of that and into that. Where am I at? Where's my phone? Oh, come on, phone. Act right. Bruce, is that you?
Hey, what's going on?
You're live right now with me on Monday Madness. Say hi to the world.
Hello to the world. It's Comic Networks. How you doing? This is Bruce QA talking to you from New York City at the Met Museum. They're just getting ready to close up here, so I wanted to touch base and call in because my girlfriend decided last minute before she goes back to Peru, she wanted to go to the city and go take in some of the sights. So we're hopping around New York right now.
Well, you know, you got to take in some of the sites. Hey, if you want, I'll send you the StreamYard link and you can share the sites with us.
So we'd be more than happy to do that. You just got to give me 5 minutes. So send me the
Oh
link.
yeah, I will.
And we need to get out of the museum because I have very little service where I'm at. But I also have to I have to take a gaping zarge, as most of our fans know what that means. So I'll be taking a gaping zarge, and then we'll be heading out, and then I'll jump in. Give me 5-10 minutes, and we'll catch you on the streets of New York City.
All right, I'll figure out how to send you the StreamYard link from here. I'll figure it out. I promise.
If you do it through your phone, you can send it to me in a text to myself, and I'll be able to jump in that way once we're on the streets.
Okay. I will.
All right, very good.
I will figure it out. You'll get it. I promise.
Okay, is Cosmac already in?
No, he said he'd be a little bit late, but he'll be here.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
So then we'll talk in a little bit more.
All right, brother.
All right.
See you in a minute.
Bye to the rest of the world. I'll catch you on the flip side.
There you go.
All right. Ciao.
There we go. Now I get to figure that out. Let me see. Let me bring in one of my friends, one of our newer members to the Madness, Dustin from the Geekmen and the Masters of the Thunder Nerds.
How's it going?
What is up, brother?
I just wanted to be like, oh no, it's the boss here.
Now I got to figure out how to do this.
I think I can do it.
Let's see. Well, see, I got to send it to his phone.
Yeah.
Right?
That's what he wanted me to do.
If you could send him the link, that'd make it easy on me. I can just keep talking.
Yeah, I'll do that. And
okay, so that's how that works. What is up, Cosmic? Batman's gonna be here in a few too. Bruce. Look, it's kind of even though everything isn't perfect yet, today is like a huge leap toward where we're trying to go. Lots of things happen. Lots of things are going down. I'm gonna wait till everybody else gets here before we get too much into it. But I can talk about the YouTube channel itself. If you look down below right there, I think you see something that says memberships. I think you might see a membership tab down there somewhere where you can join the madness for a very small fee of $1.99 a month. Because I'm not sure exactly what we're going to have behind the paywall, but as we add stuff, of course, we might add other levels. But right now, it's just you get some emojis, you get different little cool stuff, and access to Pop's Fan Rant.
What's the most
you guys know every now and then I'm prone to have to go out and go unscripted, right, without a show and to do my thing. So now, the button says join. Yeah, that's he's got it right there. The button says join. See, but yeah, for right now, it's like I'm gonna put those shows where I come out and I just like get stuff off my chest. Those are gonna be behind the paywall. You got to be a member to see those, guys. Everything else is gonna be all smiley pop.
I'm afraid. Do I want to see what's the mind behind the mind of Angry Pops?
Well, no. If you go look
or Ranting Pops,
you go look at the playlist Pops Unscripted. It'll be where something just got to me to the point where I had to come out and say something. I couldn't and it wasn't like something was gonna be on a show. Rocky, go away, dude.
Kind of like Rocky is right now.
Jeez, he just he got some yesterday, and he's still he's like that monkey in the Richard Pryor stand-up. I don't know if y'all remember that back in the day. The monkey that used to run up people's arms, dig in there. What is up, Daniel? Daniel, what's happening? Like I said, we got lots of things happening. At 6 o'clock, the new Madness store should launch on YouTube. Rocky, you gotta go away, bro. No, you gotta go away. I can't have you in my ear while I'm trying to do a show. I might have to go let him out, man. She just be I know they. All right. So anyway, like you said, we have the store should be launching at 6. The new store. We had a store, okay, and we purchased two things. Cos purchased something, and I purchased something. Cos got his, and it was inferior quality, and I will not be attached to inferior quality when it comes to stuff I'm selling to my people. So. And that wasn't the only reason. It wasn't just because that shirt was a thin, skinny little shirt. It was also because I still ain't got my goddamn coffee cup. And it was supposed to be here the 6th, then the 7th. Now it's the 9th. And I'm like, yeah. See, he said it felt like a wet Q-tip. So I don't want to sell crap to my people. Now, this is going to be the 3rd store. Because you all remember the first one that sent me the hat that said Hardness Comic Network. Yeah, we dumped them too. See, I try to get some of it and check it out and make sure it's cool before I sell it to other people. But you can't really do that. You got to sign up with the store and you got to actually buy something and check it out, right?
Yeah.
So I'm hoping the coffee cup's cool because I'm not going back there for nothing. The new store launches at 6 o'clock. I put some cool stuff up, water bottles and coffee cup and shirts and hoodies and whatever. If there's something that you want in particular, just let me know. I'll add it too. If there's a certain piece of art that you've seen of ours, a piece of chrome art or something that you want on something specific, let me know. I'll set it up.
Yeah.
This is a have it your way, I will do anything I can to make sure y'all get what you want. Except for you. I'm not going to give you anything, Rocky, because you're being a butt. Man, he's just out of it. he's so out of it. What's up, Levi? All right, now I'm going to ask everybody, please like, share, retweet, do all that stuff, get this out, seen to as many people as possible, because today is kind of a big day.
Yeah.
The Madness Comic Network has graduated. It leveled up. And once Cos and Bruce are here, we'll talk a little bit more about it. But I can actually say it leveled up. All right. So we have the mechanics in place. Everything is finally in place where I can actually go out and do the things I want to do and sell the things I want to sell and work on the things I want to work on and all those things that I couldn't do because there was no legal foundation.
Yeah.
Right? There was no legal foundation. Well, today I can announce that there will be very, very soon. Papers have been filed. It's happening. And it's good. You know, I mean, we put in a lot of work to make this what it is, to grow it into something that's worth putting the time into, really.
Yep.
I mean, just last month, we're like, woohoo, we made it to 1,000 subscribers. Just the day before yesterday, woohoo, we made it to 250,000 views, 250,000 views on the network. And it's like, we can't be hitting these milestones. I'm jacked about where this is about to go.
Heck yeah.
I know a lot of people have been with me for a long ride, and they've been like, man, Pop's gonna make it. I don't know. One day he's up, one day down, one day up, one day down. And that's the way life is, people.
Yeah.
Sometimes shit going the way you want, sometimes it ain't. You know, sometimes like in my case, it's like every day is a curveball. We got a curveball this morning. Me and Kaz this morning. We got a curveball. We didn't know that was, but we will adjust.
Yeah.
And knock it out the park any freaking way. You see what I'm saying? It's like, I'm used to it because for me, it's been one obstacle after another,
right.
Another, ever since I started doing this. And anybody that's been with me for a while knows. Okay, I'm putting him out. Dusty, go ahead and tell everybody who you are and what you do, bro.
All right. Well, I run a podcast called Geekmen and the Masters of the Thunder Nerds. We have several segments, an interview segment, a toy segment where we talk about It's Frickin' Figures. Sometimes we have guests. Sometimes we just rant about figures and all the cool, fun things that's going on with them, as you can see. And I've surrounded by figures on my desk. And then Fridays we have a podcast called ADHD Theater, where we usually review 2 movies and just get together and chat about them and whatnot. And that's it, about it.
That's it, about it. Who's your guest tonight?
Oh, yeah, I'm having Bruce Wayne from 3 Beer Men.
Yes. He was just on the phone with us. That's the guy.
3 Beer.
Yeah, it's going to be good. Yeah. Now, that dude's, that he can overwhelm you, bro. Be ready.
Oh, yeah, dude. No, seriously, when I first called him up and we're talking, and he's just like, yeah, I know, I hit you with a freight train here. Yeah, I'm just, you know, he was just going off talking excited, and it's just like, wow, you know, collected for 50 years, all this, just thing after thing after thing. I'm just like, whoa. So I'm excited to put him on and just basically prop him up and be like, all right, now talk. And just let him go.
He's an amazing interview. Just
yeah.
I mean, on his own merit. He's got a lot to say. Definitely not one of the people you got to pull info out of.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like you yeah, there you go. Yeah, Bruce will be a great interview.
Yeah.
He's one of them people that once he clamps onto a topic, you're gonna get
everything there is to know about it.
Yeah, you're gonna get everything you want to know. There's no.
Yeah.
I love the dude, man. From the first time I saw him, I was like, "Oh, what's going on with this guy?" When I saw him on Christie's show, first time I saw him, I was like, what? And we didn't have a action figure type show till you came along.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was kind of like, okay, make sure he goes on that show. It's everything I do is to get eyes on what other people do.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's pretty much my goal, my job. Now I get to actually treat it like a job.
Yeah.
Because there's actually going to be the opportunity to make the finances we need to move forward to the next level, which is Roku. So we went from down here, we moved up a little bit, and we moved up a little bit, and we still got another level to go.
Yeah.
You know, but it is solid progress. I can say what's going down right now is definitely way levels up from where we've been.
Yeah.
We're talking about other platforms to broadcast to. We're talking about monetizing all the platforms, which is something I didn't care about before. I just wanted to get to Roku. I didn't care about, I didn't care about YouTube and none of the Rumble and none of that. Okay. I didn't care about the opportunities there to monetize.
Yeah.
And I should have been this whole time caring about them monetizations across the board, because I might be a lot closer to my goal had I been doing that the whole time.
Yeah.
So, but again, there was no legal foundation.
Yeah.
And it would have been just me putting money in my pocket, and it's like that's not what I was trying to do. It's never been what I'm trying to build something that's going to be around after I'm gone.
Right.
I want something here that people are going to be watching long, like Disney. They're going to be going, hey, y'all remember when Pops built that shit? I want to leave a legacy.
Yeah. I totally get you. Yeah, I definitely get you there.
I'm going to get a little love to Lunatics Fringe, the house band, a little band out of Chicago. Good people. They also do a graphic novel. It's good stuff. They're fighting the party of no. And the party of no is the ones always telling us what we can't do. What you're not allowed to do. The party
Cue
of
the
no.
clip of John Locke saying, I'm tired of telling people what I can't do.
There it is.
From Lost,
hey,
yeah.
Katie Shaw, what's happening?
How's it going, Katie?
We're busting through a bit of a ceiling today, though. I can honestly say, now that we have the memberships area of the YouTube channel, the store will be kicking off here in about a half hour. The new store will be up on the YouTube channel. I definitely feel like we're busting through a little bit of a ceiling, and that I can see the next one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can see where I'm going next. And this has always been the thing with me. It's like I always want a solid foundation. I want the step I'm on now to be firm before I step on the next one. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I made some good moves. I intertwined myself with some good people that know a shit ton more about business than I do.
Yeah, for sure.
And look, people, y'all may think, Pops is maybe got a bit of an ego and this and that and other thing, but I've always been a defer to those who know the guy. Okay. I don't go tear the hood off my car and start ripping into my motor if I don't know what I'm doing. I call somebody that knows what they're doing, right? Well, cars I can actually do it myself, but I wouldn't mess with one of them new cars with all the plastic and shit all over it. I'll work on your old Chevy all day long.
Right.
Make that baby purr, but yeah, I ain't touching none of this new crap. I think that's why they all made it all so sophisticated, is so that you couldn't do it at home. You
Yeah.
had to go to them, and then they make it all so lame and you know, like the parts don't last like they used to, you know, none of that, right? I mean, I think they build a car now to last about as long as the warranty.
Mm-hmm.
You get this 60,000 miles, it's over. Shit starts falling apart.
Yep.
Like right away, as soon as that warranty is up.
It's weird.
You're screwed.
It's kind of magical. They just do that. Same thing happened on our cars. Because man, it was all good, and we're like, oh yeah, we never gonna trade this in. Blah blah blah. We're gonna save it for my kid, my next generation, and all that. Nope. It got to a point where everything just started going to shit and falling off, and it's like, all right, well, the only option is to trade it in.
Well, yeah,
and get something out of it.
This is what, okay, a smart person who can afford a payment, if you can afford a car payment, a smart person is going to trade that car in every year on a new one.
Yeah.
You're going to rent that car for a year. You're going to get a new car every year.
Yep.
Your payment ain't going to be affected much.
Yep.
You're giving them back a car you put 10,000 miles on, and they're going to give you a brand new one. And you're giving them back something they can resell for high dollar, and you're giving them a new, and they're going to give you a new one. And you keep doing that. You keep doing that every year. You're always driving a new car, and your payments aren't really affected much. You're not going to own this car 30 years from now on. Give a shit.
Yeah.
Unless you just don't drive it at all.
Right, right.
You know? Yeah. You need a scanner. Yeah, you have to be able, or you got to be able to at least read the code that the thing spits out at you, right? You know? And dang, that stuff's stupid. Even that stuff.
It's like, here, let me talk to you. Let me tell you what's wrong, but you're gonna have to decipher this code.
That munchkin just let Rocky back in, man. I can't get a break. I can't get a break.
Oh.
Yeah, you know I kicked you out. You go away. Hold on. I got to fix something real quick. I'm not going to have him up here in here on my microphone. Sorry, Rock. You got to stay over there, buddy. All right.
He just wanted some cuddle time, so to speak.
No. He's being very, very irritatingly vocal right now. That's I love him, but man, when she's in heat, he's just such an asshole, dude. You know, I mean, he went over one gate, through another, and through a door on Saturday night to get to her while we were gone.
Oh, geez.
And he got to her. So I mean, dick. Anyway, that's enough Rocky news.
he's thinking with his wiener.
Yeah, see, yeah, I hate the scanner things, man. I don't like any car with a computer brain. None.
Yeah.
No, I do not like any car with a computer brain because it's making the fuel adjustments. It's making no, I want to be in control of that.
Yeah.
I want to adjust the jets in my carburetor. I want to be the one that decides whether we going slow or fast today. You know, I've never liked the computer anything in cars. As soon as I started doing that, I was like, well, 60s and early 70s. That's
right. It seems like that's the better bet.
It's the better car, really.
Yeah.
They feel better. They're made out of steel for one thing.
Right. Instead of all plastic.
Yeah, well, everything's a total now. It's all everything's an insurance scam. It's all a total, you know. Yeah, that's the only problem with those.
Yeah, that too.
But you know, I mean, if you just use a car to drive where you're driving, I mean, if you're not doing anything stupid or illegal, who cares, right? That's one thing I didn't care about, okay? Because you get people stranded out on the highway in the hot desert or in a freaking blizzard and stuff like that is kind of a godsend. That there's some kind of connected to the to the world that you ain't gonna be out there stranded and die.
Yeah.
I remember being stranded once down in the valley in Wolf Pass in Colorado, and it was back in the Hammer cell phone days. And you had that big brick in the bag that came with it, right?
Right.
And I borrowed somebody's because I was on a road trip, and I don't like being on a road trip without communication. If I don't have a CB radio, I gotta have something, right? So, dude let me use his phone, and we were down in the valley and going through Wolf Pass, and no reception down there, no nothing. Well, where do you think we break down? It can't be anywhere else, right? It's got to be right there where there's no reception. And of course, then I have to talk to cops because the cops got to stop and make sure you're okay. And it's like I hate talking to cops. But I made it where I was going.
That's good.
And having the phone with me made no difference because I couldn't use it where I needed it.
Yeah.
So if the car was connected, that might have been cool.
Yeah. It could have been.
Oh man. So Dustin, have you enjoyed the interaction and what's happened to your channel since you've joined us?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty good feedback.
It's like I want to know that you guys are getting something out of it.
Yeah.
Like, that it helps your channel grow, maybe helps you book guests, like finding, Batman, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Suggestions from our people, like for what movies to review and stuff. I was hoping it would open up you to a bigger audience.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that it's done that.
Yeah, I think it's slowly working, but it's working.
Everything's slow on YouTube, man.
Oh yeah, everything's slow.
There's one person told me when I first started, he's like, man, so you'll do good everywhere, but YouTube is the hardest grind. It's the hardest grind. And I'm like, yeah, it took a long time to get to 1,000 subscribers. And, a lot of work the last 3 months. In the last 3 months, we totally doubled everything that we did the previous 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
The last 3 months have been like just crushing it. I'm learning more and more and more about how the algorithms work. Rocky! Yeah, dude! We're kicking back out again. Jeez. They're going to sit right there and cry. That's how I spent all night, by the way. If you look a little baggy under the eyes, yeah. That's how I spent all night listening to that fucker cry, man. It's like, damn. I don't even remember ever crying that much. I want it really bad, but I don't remember crying like that, Rock.
Right?
But being a little girl, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
You can't even shame him into shutting up, though. That's the problem. He's just gonna keep. I want it. Oh yeah. All right. So it is 5:37. I'm wondering where the rest of my people are. It's like, where is everybody? What the hell? And it's like, come on, man. Where are my people at? It's supposed to be a celebration.
Yeah.
You go live. That's where you get the interaction with people. You actually talk to them. They're talking back to you. That's really the spot to increase your audience. But anything that you do that, any kind of cross promotions with other channels, that all helps. That's, and of course, if Lou ever does want promotion from the madness to help make sure that show gets seen, we're going to do that. Whatever kind of show she wants to do. I like when she comes out and joins us on the draw stream. We have a blast. No, she can paint the watercolor paints that she does. I just love doing the whole network thing and helping everybody get seen. That is the goal. That is why we started doing this. The circumstances might have been different then. You know? I mean, the cons had all shut down and everybody was freaking out. And I was like, I got a platform. Come on over here. We'll do big shows. You know, we'll do big shows. I wish I had this in place before that had happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That we were, established before that had happened. Because we came out cold. I didn't have no idea what I was doing. It was just, I'm going to try and help my friends. And a lot of the people in my group, got really hammered that summer. Pretty much everybody, actually. Yeah. Everybody got hammered because nobody had no cons to set up at. Nobody was making any money. And there weren't no online outlets like that. When San Diego Comic-Con knew they were going to be shutting the doors, they should have been setting up an online con every weekend. Yeah. Different theme every weekend. You got your Star Trek con, and do it live and have all your stars appear and do all it and put shit up here for sale. Help your vendors out. The people that were going to be at your show. San Diego could have really been the driving force to help people during that summer, but they were nowhere to be found.
Right.
Nowhere.
They're just hoping to coast until they could open back up again.
Yeah, I mean that's what nobody thought the way I was thinking. I was thinking maybe the now.
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna do about these people now?
Right.
The ones that paid for a table at your con. What are you gonna do for them? Oh well, we're gonna keep your money and you got a spot next year.
Yeah, that's real helpful to me now for sure.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody in the whole freaking con circuit stepped up to help the people that made them money.
Right.
None of them stepped up that summer and said, we're going to do something big and we're going to help our people.
Yep.
I did. I tried to do something and step up and help people. I started doing CromCon and I did it every month for 4 fucking years. Because nobody else did.
Yep.
But if I'd had the kind of following that San Diego has, you could have really helped those people.
Heck yeah.
Rocky! Damn, dude. Gabe's up there encouraging this. I got to go have a talk with him. I'll be right back.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so Lou, I think I just finally hit like 100 or 200 maybe, but it definitely has taken a while. And I've been doing this for 6 years. So been at it a long time because we were an audio podcast before we moved to StreamYard and started doing video. So, but yeah, poor Rocky. He's in love. That's what Levi's saying. I'll have to look you up, Blue, because I don't know. Hey,
what's going on, Dustin? What's going on, Pops?
How's it going?
Can you guys hear me well?
Oh yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I don't know how to turn the camera around on StreamYard, so
yeah,
I'm just kind of sitting here. Let's see, Cam. Whoop! No, I knocked myself out. There we go. Trying to do that. Nope. Edit audio. Nope. I don't want to do that. Okay. So I'm just going to have to turn the camera around this way and just give you a quick pan of the city where I'm at right now.
It looks so calm.
It is right now because we're all the way up Upper East End. We're down at the Metropolitan Museum of Art here on 81st. Runs 4 blocks straight down. So this is the end of the museum right here. And then it goes all the way down on the other side of the stairwell, all the way down on the other side over there. And it's 4 blocks long. The museum itself is 4 blocks long. We didn't get to see very much of it because we got here late. We had a rough start this morning. But I'm not going to be able to stay on long. My battery, unfortunately, is very low. We were taking a lot of pictures inside the museum. I thought I'd have enough power, but we also have to catch a train back if I'm going to be ready for the 10:30 show this evening with Dustin and Zombie 13.
Yeah.
So just to say hello to everybody out there, I'm Bruce Q. Wayne. Good to see you. Nice to meet you all. I am a podcaster, a toy collector, journalist, probably the last 40 years. I've been going to Toy Fair since forever, Comic-Con since forever. New York City Comic-Con is actually October something coming up, and I haven't even tried to get tickets yet for it. But if we could get tickets as media, Dustin, you should come into New York, man. We could go to Comic-Con, New York Comic-Con.
Heck yeah.
Dude, look,
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, it's October 15th, 17th, something like that. I'm sorry, Pops, go ahead.
I apply for press passes at different cons because I love to go there and interview people, Artist Alley people and stuff on the floor.
Exactly. That's great. That's a lot of fun. We started doing that with a company called Eternal Con, which is a local Comic-Con collector show out here on Long Island. And they used to have it at the Hofstra University Gymnasium. And it was a 2-day affair. And Eternal Con used to be the basement of the Nassau Coliseum. And before that, they were Cradle of Aviation. Now there's Cradle Con, which took over after Eternal Con. So there's a lot of local shows that I could be doing. And right now, honestly, I guess I'm just drained from doing it for as many years as I was. But I wouldn't mind going back again. It's been a while. It's been 4 years since Nerds in a Bar. I don't know if you got a chance to look that up, Dustin.
Yeah.
I did. I looked.
Yeah. So that was my former days. That was my youth.
Well, a couple years ago.
That was in my youth.
A couple years ago, we actually tabled the Madness show at a con in Savannah, Georgia, where we set up the table and we had the computer and the screen, and people walking by saw themselves and saw that we were live and we were interacting with fans and interviewing people. It was a blast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
that's cool.
I want to do like a road show type thing eventually, where we go to like one con a month.
Hey Pops. That was my dream. That was my dream with Nerds in a Bar. We were going to get a bus and we were going to paint it black with Nerds in the Bar along the side, and it would have bunk beds in the back for me and my business partner. And we'd either drive ourselves or we'd hire a driver to be kind of like our cameraman rodeo combo kind of deal,
Yes.
And
record it all.
I would love to do that. My goal is hopefully to get a camper trailer soon. But I've got some roadblocks ahead of me right now. I've got something that's been dragging for over 4 years. I'm trying to get out of a very ugly situation with an ex. So once that's said and done.
I live in the RV capital of the world. They build RVs here. All the good RVs are built here.
Now, wait, where are you? You're in Wisconsin?
No, in Southwest Michigan, Northern Indiana.
Oh, you're in Southwest Michigan.
Jayco, Grand Design, all the nice RVs are built here, right? My son actually works for one of them companies. I could probably find a way to talk to somebody if we could get them to give us an RV and sponsor us, and we go all over the nation in that thing. Dude.
Hey, that sounds like fun. I'm up. Yep. I'm up,
dude. See,
we could do so much with that if we had our own bus.
Yes, dude. We could hit cons. We could also do the thing where we hit certain bars when we're in a town doing a con. We could do the bar thing too, right? but also like go to a comic book store or two on our way out of town after a con.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And do a little.
Yeah, there's so much. There's so much possibility. There's so much possibility. Yes. You need to. I'm pretty good at logistics once I know what I'm looking for. If you and I put our heads together, I'm sure we could probably come up with something. I mean, like I said, I've been doing this 40 years. I've been going to cons since literally right out of college. And I've been going. I know Todd McFarlane.
How come we only just met?
I don't know. I honestly don't know, Pops. I really don't know. But it's been, you know what? I'm East Coast, so it's, we're regional. So you're local to your area. I'm local to my area. Dustin's local to his area. But you know what? You get us on Roku, you get us on YouTube, you got us rolling and bumping and jumping. We could take this cross country very easily, and this could be a series that could develop rather quickly.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, I know. I don't know if you guys know the guy Pixels Dan. Pixels Dan is okay. So I know Pixels Dan from New York Toy Fairs, from Comic Cons. I used to hang out with those guys. That's what we used to do. We used to go to Hasbro together. We would literally spend an entire day in New York City in one building, and Hasbro had like 4 floors at one time. And we would go in the mornings. They literally, Toy Fair was usually on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah.
Saturday was reserved for like big showroom exhibits like Hasbro. So Hasbro would take the whole day on Saturday, and then we would be doing other places on Thursday and Friday, and then on Sunday we do all the other, like Toy Fair building, Toy Center, 205th Avenue, 1115 Northwest 22nd Street, which was the second Toy Fair building. So that was New York City. That was Toy Fair back in the heyday. We're talking late 80s, early 90s into the early 2000s. Toy Fair was a blast. It was always amazing. There was always something to do. If you were in with the right people and you got hooked up with the right vendors, you were going to parties, after hour parties, and you were getting food, you were getting drink, you were getting to see some really cool product from all walks of, the Toy Fair industry, from statuettes to, children's toys to collector's toys, superheroes, action figures, sports, everything. It was just, your trading cards, your gaming systems, your Dungeons and Dragons, all the way up to your card games, Pikachu tables and Yu-Gi-Oh tables, and it's crazy. Those were the heydays, and now they're a shadow of their former selves. COVID really fucked people up, and I can appreciate what you tried to do. I understand you guys had PronCon. Is that right? A digital.
Yeah, we did an online con the last weekend of every month, right?
Yeah.
We did it the whole weekend. We had one creator after another, covered 60 people over the weekend. And we did it for 39 straight months.
That's awesome. You went 39 months solid?
Yes.
And that was 7 days a week or
once a month, the last weekend
once
of the
a
month. Every
the
month.
Last weekend of every month. Wow.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
That's great. From Friday evening, from the pre-show, the start of the pre-show, Friday night, until the end of Monday Madness, I was pretty much in this show.
Nice. But I'll bet you got to see some really great art.
I got to see the most amazing art. I got to meet the greatest fucking people in comics. Keith Williams, Mike Barron. The list is ridiculous long. Chuck Dixon, everybody who made cool stuff, I got to hang out with Jim Shooter. I'm trying to book him to a show right now.
Cool. You still have contact with him. That's good.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to get a hold of Jim Steranko.
Yeah. But to me, it's been a blast, and it was always about what I could do for them.
Yeah.
Because they had no cons to set up at. They couldn't sell their books anymore. They couldn't do anything.
Right.
So for me, it was, I'm trying to help them, and they don't know me from Adam, right? I'm just like come out of nowhere, and I'm like inviting them to come be on this show they never heard of, and you know what I mean? And it's like out of nowhere. But then I had people like Mike Barron who went, I sent him a thing on Facebook. He didn't know who I was. I sent him a thing. Hey, Mike, you want to be on CromCon? He sends me back a text with his phone number, and he said, "Call me, Pops." And dude, that just blew me away. That Mike Barron wanted to talk to me, right? He wanted to talk.
Yeah.
He didn't just want to give me a yes, no on Facebook, right? He wanted to actually talk to me and hear what I was selling or whatever, what I was doing.
And I got a little story about Mike Barron. I got to tell you, his Badger comic was one of my mainstays back in the late 80s, mid to late 80s. That Badger comic was by far one of my favorite independent books. I got into Tim Vigil, the Faust series at that time. What was his name? Joe Lindner with Cry for Dawn. I mean, that's the stuff I grew up on back, going through high school into college. And so
I was a Punisher fan, right? I was a Punisher fan. I was a Nexus fan. I was a Badger fan.
Right.
But there was so much other stuff that he had done that I had no idea. And once I started getting to know Mike, I was like, well, shit. He's in that box. He's in that box. He's in the filing cabinet over here. He's in that box. He's in that box. I'm like, he's all over this freaking room, dude, right?
Yeah.
Like, I know it because I've read so much stuff that he's written. It's amazing. And yes, Tim and Joe both are amazing. Joe's been on one of our shows before, or a couple of our shows, actually. He sent me Outcast. I think is hold on. He sent me a couple.
Sounds familiar.
While Pops is looking at that, I want to do a shout out to Levi Skeen, who said that Tim Vigil was an amazing artist. Yes, Tim Vigil is an insanely talented artist. He is so detail oriented, and if you've ever watched and looked at any of his color work with Faust, the blood and the gore of it all. I mean, it's Batman meets Wolverine meets the devil. It's just oh my God, it's such amazing stuff.
You know how what
Tim
you're looking
Vigil's
for
art
is
is just
never in the
incredible.
box you're looking in? You ever notice that? What you're looking for is never in the box you're looking for?
Yeah. Hey, there's Cosmic. What's up, brother?
What's up, Cos?
Hey, Bruce. Long time no see.
I know, really. Long time no speak. So everybody, let me introduce Cosmac Grandpa to you all. Dustin, I don't know if you've had the pleasure, but Cosmac Grandpa is our techie for Three Beer Men on the Pilled and Foxhole Network. And wow, look at that stuff. There you go. Tim Vigil book. Beautiful. Nice.
An Original Sin.
Yes. I never got into the Original Sin book.
Good stuff.
Is that Doc? Did I just see Doc pop in?
What's going on, gentlemen?
Hey, Doc, what's going on? I won't be able to stay on long with everybody because LD and I are in the middle of New York City, and we got to get our way back to Long Island, so I can be ready for the 10:30 show tonight with Dustin. But I did want to pop in and say hello to everybody. And right now I have a bagpipe stand playing across the street from me. I don't know if you can see this. Hold on. My girlfriend is in the middle of videotaping it. Hold on. They're literally right across the street. Something's going on here at, I don't know if it's a Mason hole or something, but hold on.
Hey, jamming, bro. Very hard. There you go.
So anyway, that's what's going on here in New York City. I'll give you a quick look down the street.
People standing a bus. There's a bus.
There's a bus. Yeah, the bus like literally pulled up in front of me as I was trying to show you the streets. And here comes another one. But anyway, so yeah, that's what's going on here in New York.
Hey, but I will see you later tonight, right? We'll see you later tonight on Dustin's show, right?
Yeah, we'll talk later tonight on Justin's show. So I'm going to bounce out and let you guys talk with my brother Cosmac.
Go charge that
Because he's got some fun and interesting stories to tell you. So I don't know if you guys can hear me with all that bagpiping in the background. Okay. So they just stopped. They just finished playing that one. Anyway, so we're going to turn down Fifth Avenue here and make our way back towards the subway and then get our way to wait, we're on Fifth. I don't know where I am. We got to look at the map and figure it out. So I'm going to bid you all adieu. Thank you very much for letting me jump in, Pops. And Doc, we'll catch up another time. Dustin, I will. I'll need you to send me that StreamYard link in the text form, please, because as Cosmic will tell you, I'm the analog man in this in Three Beer Men. I'm tech-tarded like there's no business. It's insane. So send me the StreamYard, and I'll jump in a little before 10:20 so we can catch up and get everything going.
All right, sounds good.
Cool. All right, guys. God bless.
day,
Peace out
man.
from Batman. And I'm going to figure out how to turn this off. Leave. Oh, that's it. The leave button. All right. Told you I'm tech-tarded.
Paying out
Never heard that before.
Outlawed pipes.
Doc.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Tell everybody who you are, where you came from.
What? How many?
His mother's womb.
Yeah, tell everybody who you are and where you came from.
I am.
Because I didn't intro you.
I am Doc Blalock. I'm the writer and artist behind books like Pariah, Blooded Mud, and Jake Bishop's A Damn Dirty Thing. And I host a show here on the network every Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Doc's Coffee Shop. It is the podcast. They won't rust, bust, collect dust, kink, stink, turn pink, or rattle. It seems a rainy season for 90 days or your money gladly refunded.
And we are going to start charging you to see that one. No, I'm kidding. And our other guest right here, this guy, do you want to say it or do you want me to?
Why don't you go ahead and say it? You know, I'm Bruce is the charisma part of the Three Beer Men. I'm the tech guy.
Yeah, he's the tech guy, and he's also here to join us for, kind of some announcements about leveling up the network. Gentlemen, the legal foundation is being laid as we speak. Thanks to our new chief financial officer, the Cosmac.
Thank you.
Yeah, we have.
Where's the applause button?
We don't have an applause thing in this.
Damn it. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me? You mean to tell me that all these wonderful memes we've got, we don't have applause?
Well, I think it's in like a couple studios. It's whoever put it in their studio didn't put it in all of them. So
yeah,
well, we've got this one that's the same as applause.
Nobody cares.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Hey Doc, did you notice that you can now be a member of the Madness on YouTube?
I didn't notice anything. I have literally been run ragged for the last 72 hours.
You can literally join the madness on YouTube and get special emojis and stuff like that. And the only people that are going to see Pop's Van Rant are people that are subscribed to the channel.
Well, alrighty then.
Yeah. Pop's Van Rant.
You know those remember those old Pop's Unscripted shows, Doc?
Yes.
I might do one of those a week and
Hey,
put
Lou.
it behind the paywall.
Lou is here. George Washington's here. Levi Skeen is here. Deepak.
What's up, George?
Good to see you guys.
Deepak popped in when Batman was here.
Yeah.
Right on. Right on.
Dude.
By way of disclaimer for everyone, Deepak is my daughter.
Oh, cool. Well,
so
Deepak,
no hitting on it, right?
My granddaughter.
She saw one of Lou's pieces of art and auto subscribed to Lou's channel, just like that. You see what I'm saying? And that's the way it was the first time I saw Lou's art. I was like, you need to come out on our show.
Hello, Katie Shaw. Wonderful to see you as always. The lovely Katie Shaw watching.
it is. It's just awesome. And oh, I'm gonna have to go check out Deepak's channel now. That's how this works, people.
If I was notified by YouTube that if I subscribed to one more channel, I would in fact cause a rift in the space-time continuum.
There's so many comic channels, huh, Doc?
There's not enough time in the day to watch it all.
There's not enough time in the day to watch just ours. What are you talking about?
That's what I'm saying.
Look, yesterday, Doc, Sunday, we have Super Sunday wrap-up. Starts at 11 in the morning, right? Well, that goes damn near all the way up to the drawstring, which goes damn near all the way up to the show-offs, which is then followed by the Three Beer Men and Silverline and random stuff from John's Long Box. And by the time I get out of this fucking chair on Sunday, my back's killing me, bro.
Look, I remember
12-hour Sunday again, Doc.
Well, I remember doing CromCon.
Yeah.
Which was
all day.
The hardest damn thing on my ass in the history of assness. I mean, geez, you talk about a marathon.
Yeah.
Cosmic, you don't know. I mean, geez, man. Like I said, I would do a pre-show on Friday night, 3-4 hours on Friday night. And then we start out at noon on Saturday, Eastern time.
8 hours.
And we would go.
And then 8 hours.
And go. Well, we'd go 8 hours of guests and then a final panel that could go from, like 10 o'clock till 2 in the morning. You never knew, right? And then you're up the next day again at 12 and starting over again and doing it all over again. Opening with a panel, a bunch of guests, closing with a panel. And then there's those people that couldn't get a spot because they didn't get with us early enough. So there was no spots left. And they want to come out on Monday Madness. So my ass back out here on Monday doing it some more. Yeah, CromCon was every weekend, once a month. That was a killer, bro. It was work. What do you got there, Doc?
Some guy named Christian Zaffo.
You got a Zaff book?
Zaff sent me his book. I'm going to unbox it probably this week on the show.
All right, cool. Thought we were going to get an unboxing now, but okay.
No. Exclusive to my show.
So, my friend here down below here, the Cosmac Grandpa, kind of for me a godsend because he's pretty much the guy I needed to make things happen that I can't legally make happen. You know what I mean? It's like I don't have tax history, whatnot. I couldn't make anything happen with my current financial situation. Cos come in, he's got this. We're gonna make this. It's finally. I feel good, Doc. Look at me.
It's been a long time coming.
Yeah. And the roller coaster I've been on.
I do.
The people that have come forward, like Monty and stuff, and they're going to do this and they're going to do that, and then poof.
Yeah.
I'm John Travolta here going. Right. But
I'm definitely excited to be on board here. I will say the last guys that I went into partnership with, I was partners with for 25 years. So we actually just wrapped that up in March of this year, actually. We founded our first company in Y2K, and I was partners with them in 4 different companies over 25 years, and partners with both of their wives for 13 of those years.
Wow.
So,
yeah, like marriages don't last that long. Come on.
Exactly. So
Doc, none of Doc's, but
Hey. Hey. The hell, man.
Clark Stark. Who is Clark Stark? That's a new one on me. Is that on you, Doc? Is that your channel?
What? How many?
Clark Stark. Yeah, Clark Stark is. Oh, he's on my channel. Who is he?
What's up, Clark? I don't know him, but
He's-
hail,
he's-
Clark
he's-
Stark.
He's screaming comics gay. He's screaming comics gay.
Hail.
But he's screaming comics gay. It's okay. We're equal opportunity promoters over here. I don't give a shit about none of that. If you're cool to us, we'd be cool to you.
Yeah.
You know. Let's see. What do we got?
I'm always cool with everybody.
Yeah.
It's just the way I'm programmed.
I don't know who Clark is though. Where are you from, Clark? Where'd you come from? Whose circle of comics? Whose door open that brought you in?
From whence comest thou? Not that we care. I mean, you're welcome.
No, I kind of do like to know. I mean, if you came in through Doc's channel, or people that Doc knows, or people that Dustin knows, or people that which crowd did you come into? Because we kind of bounce off all of the different CG clicks. We bounce off all of them, so it's hard to tell which one somebody came out of. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
well, I can assure you that it's not from my camp, because I don't have very many people.
What I was saying is, we don't have a preference. You're welcome here.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely welcome.
That's what I said in the first place. I just don't. As long as you're cool with us, and you want to hang out, we got you. I don't care about any of that other shit, really. I see good and bad in everything anymore, and Doc knows what I'm talking about. It's the anti-era. No matter how much good you see somebody do, somebody's going to try to make bad out of it. It's just the way it is. No matter how much you love something, somebody else going to hate it.
Yeah,
it's just the way it is. We live in the anti-era. Someone went on social media and said, "Hey, you can say whatever you want. Nobody's gonna punch you in the face," and everybody took that shit to heart. And here we are. Everybody has an opinion about everything. Boo-boo. Doc.
Yes.
Who do you got Wednesday? Do you have a guest Wednesday?
I have to check with you. I think we're booked for this Wednesday.
I'm trying to look here. What do we got? Oh, Brandon. Oh, Avalon. Okay.
There we go. I knew it was somebody.
You should see if you can get him to bring out his artist with him.
I should. Oh, let me run to the door. I'll be right back.
Oh, ding dong. Nobody's home, people. If you're at Doc's door, nobody's home.
Oh boy.
So, Cos.
Yeah.
How long you been doing Three Beer Men? Because look, everybody, if you haven't tuned into Three Beer Men on Sunday nights, that's this guy and Bruce that was here earlier, and Norm, and the Hawk and the Bird. Is it
Indeed.
how you guys all
we
get
got
together?
and the Beer Bird.
Originate from?
Say that again?
I said, how'd you guys all get together? Where'd that originate from?
Oh, well, it actually started. We all met each other in the chats of various shows that were on YouTube around 2020. Most of those shows were getting banned from YouTube around by 2021. Yeah, we met in the chats, and it turned out we had some mutual interests. Bruce, of course, had done the Nerds in a Bar podcast, so he had the beer connection that way. And Norm, our other partner, had done a podcast for about 12 years called Beer Expedition. The old episodes are still up on YouTube. You can still find those. And just about the time we had met, he had started doing a new animated, well, not anim, I don't know what the word for Avatar, what do you call it when you do an Avatar series? But he did one called Hang 10 Alien Surfer, about a really cool alien in Los Angeles. And the alien didn't understand the differences in the life forms on Earth. So the alien tended to interview fruits. which was fun. So, we've got an interview with Tomato. We've got an interview with Palmetto. We've got so it's some pretty good stuff. But yeah, one night Bruce called me up. You guys all saw how enthusiastic Bruce is. And one night Bruce called me up and said, "Hey, I just found out Norm had a beer show. How would you guys like to do a beer show?" I really, and he was really excited about it. And being the computer guy, I actually did do a channel on YouTube about 8 years ago called CP Museum, and it's a channel dedicated to the computer museum that I run, which is a whole nother story we can get into. But that channel was very short-lived because I was doing it with my son and he was doing all the technical stuff. I didn't know jack about streaming or any of that kind of stuff. Right. He was the guru. And then he went off and got himself a girlfriend, and he's married now, and he had better things to do than help his old man with the museum anymore. So that channel kind of went by the wayside. So it was just a confluence. We were all ready to come together and do something. And I was able to put the technical side of it together and figure out how to use OBS and some of that kind of technical stuff. And that's how it started. And we've been doing it for 3.5 years now.
Nice.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Once a week, 2 hours every Sunday, 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific. We ended up in that slot because of the fellow who's on right after us. We're very tightly affiliated with a channel over there called Zoso Dude. That's actually one of the channels where we all met. And Zoso Dude is a very cool guy. He does some bike riding. He like takes a month and rides the whole way across the country, stopping to see viewers of his show along the way. I mean, it's a really cool channel. Yeah. Yeah, the whole way across the country on a bike, on a Harley. Yeah. Yeah, he's been to Pittsburgh. He's all the way up in Oregon, and he's been to see me twice at the brewery in Pittsburgh. That's another piece of history. One of those businesses that I owned for 13 years was actually a brewery, a fairly big one here in Pittsburgh. And yeah, that's that's how I became a beer man, because at the time I owned a brewery, and it seemed like a good thing to talk about.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I just tried to see my YouTube channel store and it didn't launch.
Oh.
Well, I get so annoyed with this shit, man. It's like I do everything it says to do, and then I get this stupid message that says, "Your stuff isn't available in America," or some dumb shit. And I'm like, due to merchandise restrictions, your store is not displayed to viewers in the United States. What?
Oh, that's not much of a store, is it?
No, it's just some fucking chrome art on shirts and man. This is the kind of shit I'm talking about, cause everything is a fucking hassle. Everything I try to do, nothing just works, dude. Nothing.
Well, I will say I owned a brew pub during COVID, so I have a pretty good idea what adversity is. I've dealt with a little bit of it, and I'm prepared to deal with some more. So we will work through the issues. And
see, I click on it, right? I click on the thing that says resolve issues. I'm in my YouTube studio, and when I click on the thing that says resolve issues, it sends me to the Google Merchant Center, which I've never had anything to do with ever. And it says sign in with a different account or sign up for Merchant Center. I signed up with Fourth Wall. Why do I have to sign up with Google too? I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah. We've never done merch for Three Beer Men. My old brewery, we bought all our merch and we stocked it and sold it ourselves. We didn't use an online store. We actually bought it and inventoried it and sold it.
That's cool.
Yeah, this is just weird. It's like I did everything they said to do. And, I mean, I'm not selling anything with, foreign anything on it, or there's no. I just get burned up over this crap because I don't know how to fix it. And it's like, they're no help,
Yep.
Yeah, I hear stories about YouTube like that. Creators on YouTube getting copyright struck for their own original work.
Oh yeah, we get that all the time.
Yeah,
that's annoying. We get that one a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, YouTube. What the hell, man? I set up a store for a reason. I didn't set it up to have. I mean, at least let me know which merchandise is restricted so I can take it off. Nothing. No communique whatsoever about anything. Just if you click on the store, that's what it said. Anybody watching from out the country, click on the store. Let me know if you can see it.
Yeah.
What's up, Edwin? What's happening, bro? Typical action around here. As we try to level up, we keep getting kicked in the head. It's just how it always goes. I don't know what to do, man. I don't know.
We'll figure it out, I'm sure.
Yeah, I had to hit the refresh button just to get to join on the YouTube because I had this show just sitting there queued up from yesterday, and the join button wasn't there yesterday. So
I can see
that's
some
brand
stuff
new.
now. Hold on, I can see some stuff now. It's like they were listening to me because now I can see stuff. I have a couple of things up here. We got the Bernie Crom shirt. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this up real quick so we're gonna show everybody what we got. We have right now on the Madness Comic Network YouTube channel right there. You can get a hoodie with Crom. You can get a Bernie Crom. I don't know if y'all know about Bernie Crom, but Bernie Crom. Bernie Crom. Come on. You know you love it. You can laugh. It's okay. We got a Jim O'Reilly Barbarian Crom phone cover. And the Bill Moss Crom homage. Some Madness Comic Network stickers and mouse pads and coffee cups and all that shit. So, and look, I dumped down the price on all this stuff because they're like suggesting $45 on the hoodie. I was like, I don't need to make $20 on it.
Yeah.
I'm good. I don't need to make all the money they're trying. So, okay, look, I got to remove one. Too many of those. Dang it. Yeah, I'm going to have to revamp the store a little bit as far as what's in it. But at least it's up and showing now. I'll mess with it. But yeah, you can get some mouse pads. You can get a big old Madness Comic Network desk mat. All kinds of stuff, man. And I'll be putting more up there. I promise. We'll get it right. It'll be good. And if there's any piece of art you've ever seen us show that's a piece of Crom art, you want it on a coffee cup, you want it on a shirt, you want it on a hat, whatever you want it on, hit me up. I will personally make that tier available to you. And if you look again at those Madness Comic Network stickers, right? Those are hollow stickers.
Nice.
They're holograms, So, like I said, go check out the store, join the Madness, membership, the membership area. We will be doing something like, let me see, what's today? The 9th? Let me see, what do we got coming up here? We will do something special for any new members after 2 weeks. Okay, so on the 23rd on Monday Madness, we will make sure that there is some special content behind the wall for those people, that sign up for the membership area. And I'll try to make sure we get at least something bi-weekly, every other week, that's not available to everybody else in the network. That's just for the members. We'll get something, whether it be so, it might be something from Doc, it might be something from me. You never know. I'm just saying we'll try to get something to you that nobody else in the network's going to see unless they're members. So check all that out, man. Be part of what we're doing. We will grow. Thanks to people like Cos, for sure. People like Dustin that bring their shows to the network. That's how we grow, guys. That's how we make this work.
If you can dream it, you can do it.
That's fact. That's fact. It's been a long time coming, but now that I know, and Cos knows what I'm talking about. It's like there's so many times that my hands were tied because I didn't have a legal foundation to do anything. And now my hands aren't tied anymore. I get to actually go out and attack chasing sponsorships and new shows and all these other things with a legal foundation underneath me. And that makes a huge difference, especially approaching investors. It's one thing to ask people for money. It's another thing to actually have a legal foundation underneath you that they can look at and trust.
Yeah.
Everybody knows I wanted this to be legit from day one. I didn't want to get down into it until I knew it was. I get to get down into it now. And Cos, Bruce was talking to me about, look, the roadshow, him wanting to do that Nerds in a Bar and me wanting to do the Madness Roadshow, and I can see.
Yeah, and I'm sitting on a 2004 Ford conversion van. It's not quite big enough, I don't think, to do everything you were thinking of. But hey, I just use it for hauling stuff for the museum right now. But it's fixed up real nice.
Well, see, now that's perfect though for local 2-man runs.
Mm-hmm.
That's perfect for local 2-man runs. It's not like going to take 4 people across the nation, but
exactly. But it would be, it's perfect for local cons, and it's big enough. It's got the raised roof. Like I said, it's a conversion, so it's big enough that you can throw the doors open and do something inside of it in the parking lot of the con.
Yes,
we have Steel City Con here in Pittsburgh. And we get there's a whole area at Steel City Con for people to bring in their vehicles and do that. And you get a lot of vans and stuff like that. Yeah.
Food trucks and everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Food trucks. See, we roll up in there
too.
with the RV. We open it up. We got shirts. We got hats. We got comic books. We got all the shit, right? Yeah.
Just no, it needs a paint job anyway. So, Hey,
the whole point of this is that now that the legal foundation is set, all that is possible.
Yeah, we can muse a little more seriously about those things than we could before.
Yes, it's like all that is possible now. It is stuff that I can work towards. Where yesterday it was just me constantly trying to keep this together until we got to that point.
Yeah.
See, and Dustin knows the last 6 months or so, it's like me just trying to hold this thing together till we get there. Hold it together. Keep bringing in new people, but hold it together. And it means a lot to me, guys. It really does, that you have enough faith in me to bring your shows over to what we're doing. Means a lot to me. But Cos, you a godsend, brother.
Well, I look back, we just learned of each other literally less than a month ago when you were on the Flip City show. And, then we got you over on our show, and then I got to go back and look at, some of your stuff. You've got a long and deep history. Like you said, you've been doing the channel for quite a long time now. So it was pretty easy to, look back and get an idea of, who you were. And, once I saw your level of enthusiasm and excitement, it was pretty easy to get hooked on the vision.
Yeah. And it is. It's like, look, I'm not going to slow down on this. The more that happens, the more that's going to happen.
Right.
I'm just telling you guys, the more this goes, the bigger it's going to go. We have so many great ideas that the fans would get to be part of, and that's really what this grew on from the beginning, is stuff that the fans got to be part of. The fans got to come out and interact with all them people in the beginning during CromCon way back in the beginning. They got to come out and meet these guys and interact with them. And they can't, if you live in New York, you're not going to be at San Francisco Comic-Con.
Right.
Not as a fan. Probably not, right? But if the person you wanted to talk to is on the madness this weekend, and you can go in the chat and ask them questions, that's freaking cool.
Yep.
I even had a situation where we had Keith Williams on, and he was scheduled to be on, on CromCon. It was part of the queue. Everybody knew he was going to be there. And this guy hits me up in my inbox, and he's like, Pomps, Keith Williams like my mentor, dude. He's like my dad. Can I come out and say hi to him during CromCon? Now, mind you, this is back before I knew the type of shenanigans that go on when people could come on your stream and disrupt it, right? So I'm Mr. Trusting, and I'm like, oh, sure, you can come out. And it was legit. Dude was actually knew Keith, and it was like a surprise reunion live, and it was cool, right? But now I've learned since then, you don't just let anybody jump into your stream, bro.
Right.
We had a little bit of that at the beginning of the Three Beer Men. The first few months of the Three Beer Men show, we were using Discord to host the show. That was our communication platform, and we were just giving out the Discord channel willy-nilly and just inviting people. And if they come into the waiting room, it didn't matter if we knew who they were. We let them on the show, and that turned into a couple fiascos pretty quickly. So
yes,
we learned not to do that.
Pop in, man. We had it a couple times where, and some of them are even smooth. They try to come in behind somebody else's avatar and somebody else's name, and you think it's somebody and it's still some clown, right? So you got to be careful. Clark Stark comes in through the Shane Davis area. See, that's what I wanted to know. Which direction did you come in from? Because it all intertwines eventually, usually here.
Well, what encourages me is just saw the live stream. This is you're starting to get viral growth. It's not just references, it's people who are just seeing it and saying, hey, this looks interesting. And that's when things start to go.
See, this is what I'm talking about right here, Cos. This is what I'm talking about right here. Dante, where's my coffee? Dante.
Hi, Laurie.
Laurie, I love you. You're awesome. Mr. Daniel P. Riley, what's up, my friend? What's happening? Look, Laurie, it's Big James. Look, Laurie, it's Big James. He's over his shoulder.
You guys hear me okay?
Yeah, we got you. How you doing, brother?
Slow, but I'm here.
Yes. Now, you met Bruce, right? And Cos through Christie's channel as well, right?
Briefly.
Yes. The way this happened.
Yeah, Bruce would have been co-hosting, and I was the guy behind the curtain. I was pretty much this guy the whole time.
Big James cameo. Woo! Look, this is
had
awesome.
to get me a Big James.
I'm gonna get that screen out. Hold on, we don't need that no more. The store is active. The memberships are active. I will fix the store though. There's a couple things that are up there more than once, and a couple things that aren't there yet. But I'll get it. I will fix it. I promise. Now, Mr. Stark, I just want to let you know one of the things we do here in the Madness, as long as people don't abuse it, I give pretty much everybody a wrench because you're friends with Shane. Shane has a campaign. You might want to drop the link to that campaign over there in the chat. And that's something I do regularly for everybody. And I encourage people to drop their links anytime we're live on any show, except maybe if we're doing a launch party for somebody, do that at the end of their show. You know?
Yeah.
Rocky, I hear you, bro, but I can't help you. All right. Poor dog. That poor dog. Billy Power Mac showing up. What's up? And yeah, guys, look. Like you said, I'm jacked. I'm happy this is where it's at right now. Daniel, I can tell you the paperwork's been filed, brother.
It's excited.
It's moving forward now. So we will be in touch with you, set up a little meeting. We want to talk to you specifically about a couple of different things as far as the opportunities in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and dude, it's gonna be it's all action, people. Laurie, Karen, no, Laurie, look, Laurie is one of them people that, damn, year and a half ago, I had the show, the Tuesday Morning Brew, and it was a show kind of like this where people just come out and we talked, and it was like willy-nilly. There were no rails to go off because it was never on any, right? And one day I was like, man, this show is like Laurie, whenever she would show up on the show, it seemed like people would shut up and listen and paid, it's like she had better control over it than I did. And one day I was like, Laurie, you want to take this show over? She said, Pops, if I do, it ain't gonna be all 20 people out here acting a fool. I was like, I don't care. Do you want to take this show over? I was like, please take it over. She has made that show so much better than anything I was doing or would have thought. She's really done really good. Hell, man, her show booked out months in advance, and the only one on the network that's like that, I'm telling you, booked out forever. And I love what she does. Thank you for having faith in us and what we do. See, that's the whole thing. People have to understand, if it wasn't for all the people that have faith in what I'm trying to build, I wouldn't be here talking to you right now. I'd have given up a long fucking time ago. It's like, come on, man. We are going to roll this. It's going to be good. It's going to be fun. Oh, what's up, Dark Artist? Dark Artist keeps calling me. Welcome to the madness, bro. I'm going to have to go over here and drop some wrenches on some people real quick in my YouTube chat, because it's just what I do. We like when y'all promote each other. We really like when you all promote yourselves, because like docs like to say, it's a sad dog won't wag his own tail. Well, promotion. Mr. Stark, you have a wrench. Dark Artist, you have a wrench. Use them wisely. Use them often. Promote yourselves. Promote your friends. That's what this whole network is about. So, Daniel, tell everybody who you are a little bit about what you do, because you kind of popped in mid-topic, and I don't want people to go, "Who's that guy?" While you're doing that.
That's okay. I'm used to that. I do so many darn things. It's hard to say. So I am the owner and operator of whimsyland.org, which is my literary coaching and services business. I help creators perfect what it is that they want to put out there in the world, whether it be just sitting down and troubleshooting concepts or actually editing and helping the narrative along. I also do one-on-one teaching with a couple of my clients that have been really enjoying doing that. And I am an author. I've published 7 books so far, with number 8 coming out October 1st. Yes, plus my comic book based on my light cyberpunk novel series.
Yes. This is good stuff. If y'all don't know, you need to know. Just a die. Okay, Daniel does this, but Cos,
there is issue number 2 is available through Indiegogo currently. I have a second chance campaign for the special.
Right.
On my
Cos, you heard. Go ahead.
I think I froze for a second. It's on gcdibooks.com. You can catch the link through there.
Now, Cos, you heard as he told people what he does, why I want him involved in what we're doing.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
It's not just that. I also am 1/3 of the Iron Age Nights on Fridays, so we'll be migrating our show over to the Madness Network as well.
That is awesome.
Come on, come all. Let's make it huge, you guys. Let's make it huge. I'm saying it was a dream. Okay. It was a thought bubble that went by. And then a little while later, I went, wait a minute, come back here. I might be able to use you. You know what I mean? Because at first it didn't have a purpose.
Yeah.
Then suddenly it had a purpose, and then it started to grow and grow and grow and grow. Okay. You guys got to remember, when I first started coming out online, it was to go, hey, look what I got today. And that was all we did, was come out here and show off what we got. This is what I got today. Look, what'd you get today? That was our whole platform. That was our whole thing. And look at it now. It's so many different shows. It's different platforms. It's, it's growing on its own, guys. Push it. Join the madness, baby. That's all I can say.
Yeah, we had Pops on IAK, and it was just amazing. The idea, I've been on board ever since.
Yes, yeah. And that's what I told Cos. I said, man, Daniel's been waiting a long time. He's going to be really happy to hear this.
Yes.
And it's it, guys. Anybody that wants to be part of what we're doing in any way you can help or you want to be part of it, hit me up, man. Hit Cos up, hit Daniel up, hit Dustin up, hit Doc up. And, it doesn't even matter. If it's just one show you want to be involved with or part of, whatever, get with us.
Yeah.
Be part of what we're doing, because we want to be part of what you're doing. We want to promote what you do. Help us.
Absolutely.
Help us blow the lid off this damn thing, man.
And if you ever feel like sitting around on a Sunday evening or Sunday afternoon, if you're West Coast, and having a beer with a couple guys, you can always come and be a guest on the Three Beer Men show too.
There you go. See, look.
Love that.
And that's another thing. If you want to be on one of the shows and you don't know how to contact people, if you look in the description down there, pretty much everybody who runs a show in the Madness has a contact in the description below every show we do. Okay. So if you need to find Cos, you need to find Dustin, whoever you need to find. And if they're not on that list, if it's somebody that's outside that list and you're trying, hit me up. I'm connecting people, collaborations. That's how this all grows, man. It really is. You got to bounce off each other, man. You got to bounce your fan bases off each other. Don't hurt anybody, but bounce them off each other. You know what I mean? Not like the way Eric and Ethan did. Don't bounce them off each other and then get them all fighting with each other. Don't do that. Don't do that. Bounce your fan bases off each other in a way that helps you both. And if you do got beef with somebody down the line, do that shit in private. Don't go out there and kill half of your fan base and half the fan base of the guy you're fighting with. Don't do that. It's not gonna help nobody, No. And a lot of people like, Pops, you always getting in beef with people. I don't got a goddamn comic book.
No dog in this fight. I just want to throw haymakers, right?
Yeah, I mean, look, I want everybody to succeed. And it says that in the mission statement on the Facebook group. It's the first sentence. I want you all to succeed. Don't mess with me and make me not like you. That's not going to make me want you to succeed. You know what I mean? Be cool with me. I will help. I will do everything I can to help you sell books, get your show seen, whatever it is you're doing. Be cool to me, and I will be cool to you, man. It's that simple, you know. Cos, I'm gonna wrap this thing, man. I've been out here since 5 o'clock, and I did 12 hours yesterday, and my back hurts.
I completely appreciate it. I've said my piece. I did see in the chat there that Laurie says she would love to be a guest on the Three Beer Men show. So maybe we'll set that up. I'm going to go back and take a look at those shows.
If you're gonna have, you have to ask her if Laurie's coming on your show or if Karen is coming on your show. You better make sure you know ahead of time, bro.
Okay, that's she's on the one you were talking to me about earlier today.
Yes,
yeah,
that's Killer Karen right there. And if you did not see Killer Karen, go look on the Madness. Go look in the previous shows down there a couple days ago. Laurie killed it with Killer Karen. It was hilarious. I hope people have as much fun watching as we had making it, because it was fun. It was a blast.
I put that one in the queue this afternoon.
No, you don't want
when we were talking. So I'm looking forward to watching it tonight.
Tell her no. You do not want Ellie on your show. Just say no. Ellie is a
Save
zombie.
yourself.
Ellie is a zombie. Okay.
Well,
like a serious zombie. You don't want Ellie.
Bear in mind, we have an alien and a hawk. So,
yes,
a zombie wouldn't be completely out of place. And I was actually going to ask you when you were a guest on the show too. You guys talk a lot about the furries, and you guys seem to have a thing about the furries. So I'm going to have to find out more about that at some point.
That's hilarious, because one of the emojis I think that you can get in the membership is Marmalade, which is RJ's puppet.
Yeah.
Marmalade is it's the relaxed emoji, because he's all laying back.
Nice.
We are gonna have fun, guys. And like I said, now that I know that I can legally approach people and feel confident in what's happening here, it's all action now, guys. It's all action from here on out. Get involved, get on board, because you're not going to want to come to me next year and have to pay to be part of what we're doing. Get on board now, baby.
Fingers crossed.
Daniel, tell everybody exactly where they can find you, especially the shows that you are on regularly.
Well, only one that I'm on regularly, which is IAK, otherwise known as the Iron Age Nights. Friday nights on A Drink with Crazies. Currently ADWC Live. He keeps changing the name of it. I don't know why.
I know.
Yeah. But that's where all of the back shows and the live streams live currently. If you ever want to check it out, our show is 2 to 3 hours of insanity, talking with a different creator each week, or just horsing around with a huge panel of former guests that wanted to come out and call Royce gay. Me, I hang out, I drink, and ask questions every once in a while. Otherwise, you can find me on the Twix, as we call it, Twitter/X, at Mr. DP Riley.
And for those of you who don't know, Daniel has been kind of invaluable to me in the background as well. He's let me drop a rant on him here and there, encourage me, calm me down here and there, help me out. And dude, I totally appreciate everything you've done. And dude, I'm looking forward, man. I'm looking forward now. It's going to be good.
I'm excited, and that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help.
Thank you so much, man. And like I said, we have a couple of different things we want to talk to you. We got to set up a meeting, me, you, and Cos here sometime in the near future, because you're a special case with us. We want, I want it to be real good. You know what I mean? So, Dustin, tell everybody where they can find you, like in a couple hours.
So in a couple hours, we're going to be hanging out with Bruce Q. Wayne and talking about toys on It's Frickin' Figures. And then later on in the week, on Friday at 9 o'clock Eastern, we have ADHD Theater, which is where we sit down and we review a couple movies and talk about them and just shoot the breeze, I suppose. And otherwise, you can find me at on Instagram at Masters of the Thunder Nerds.
There you go. Cos.
It's a great name.
Give them where they
All
can
right.
find you.
Well, you can find me with Bruce Q. Wayne, Norm, aka Hang 10 Alien Surfer, and the Hawk on 3 Beer Men. All our links are at 3beermen.tv, but we're here on Madness Comic Network, so why would you need to go anywhere else? And that's Sunday nights at 7 p.m. Big Apple time, 4 p.m. avocado time.
Love it. You muted, Pops. There you go.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to find the button. I couldn't find it. And, it's one of them things. Thank you, everybody. I'm Pops Van Zant. You're going to just keep seeing more of me until you get sick of me. That's all I got to say. Right here on the Madness, over there in Facebook, the Madness Comic Network Facebook group, which is where this really all began. You want to be part of the madness, you definitely won't miss anything. All our people drop their links there to their campaigns, to everything. Everybody is encouraged to drop their links there at least once a day, because that scroll goes pretty fast and ain't nobody looking 3-4 days back to see what you posted, right? Once a day, people drop your links. That's how that works. And other than that, let's see. I got to give Laurie admin because she got a show to set up. Tuesday morning brew. Who do you got, Nick? Who do you got tomorrow, Laurie? Who do you got? Who do you got? Come on, real quick. Type it in the chat. What's up, time scales? What's happening? Come on, Laurie. Who do you got? Who do you got? She's like, damn it.
She's like, I'm busy.
She better not already left.
I think she did.
Oh, time scales. You come in at the end of the show, bro. We're just getting ready to leave. Oh, Sean Wood. There you go. Sean Wood
There you
tomorrow
go.
on the Tuesday morning brew at Rocky. Cut it out, dude. 11 a.m. right here on the Madness Comic Network. Yeah, Fog Within. That's right, on Kickstarter. That's his book. Go check that out too. We will see you all. Manini. Peace, everybody. Oh shit! What did I do that for?
Critical class logistics, getting it done, getting it there. Critical class logistics, getting it done, getting it there.
How do you end this thing? How do you put the where's the brakes on this bus? I forgot.
Jazz
how to drive.
hands. Jazz hands
Have
and
a good
dice.
night.